Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how you can make your own Blender render. So in order to do this, you want to install the Roblox Studio, which is the Roblox game development app. So once you download it, you want to log into your Roblox account and click new and click base plate. You can use anything, but base plate is best. Okay, so I know there are many tutorials out there on how to make a render, but most of them are either outdated or they don't mention all of the details like how to pose your avatar and stuff. Okay, so now once you load into Roblox Studio, you want to go to view and then click on toolbox, and then you want to go ahead and click on this drop down and choose plugins. And now you want to install the plugin called Moon Animator. It should pop up right on the top. I've already installed it, so I should pop up on the top because a lot of people use it. So now you want to go ahead, click on this and install. Once you have it installed, you want to go to plugins. Then you want to insert your avatar. So click on character inserter. Now you can type your own username over here. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using this avatar. I'm going to insert. So now once you insert this, it should come over here, and to get this explorer thing, it's the same. Go to view and explorer is right there, properties also. Okay, so once you have your avatar inserted, go down to the avatar, and now you want to pose this, like move the limbs and stuff. So in order to do that, you want to go to plugins, Moon Animator, and first you want to create a new file. Click new animation and type in any name. I'm just going to type video, confirm, and then you want to go ahead and, like, right now you can't do anything. It's because you didn't add your avatar to Moon Animator. So you want to go to item and then click on add item, and then click on your avatar right there and click OK. And now you have your uh, avatar added into Moon Animator. Now you can minimize this and move it wherever you want. You don't need it. So now in order to pose it, you can click on any part of your avatar, and this box thing should appear and you can move it. So I'm just gonna pose it, like I'm just gonna pose a simple thing. You can pose it however you want. I'll just do some random pose. Yep. So once you have posed it however you like, then you want to go to like in your explorer thing, you want to click on your avatar and then right click it and click export selection, and then you want to save your avatar. So let me just type video save. So now once you have saved your obj file, you want to go into Blender in order to add lighting and render it. So yeah, click so once you have loaded into Blender, you want to click general and start a new project, and now you want to delete this cube. Click X on your keyboard and click delete. So now if you're new to Blender, you won't know how to move around in this. So in order to move, like, there are two ways. One is like the middle mouse button. You can press your middle mouse button and move around like this. And the second way is walk animation, which most of the people use, and it's better than this one because you can't really do what you want with this. Like your focus, it will stay the same on the middle point. So in order to get the walk animation, you want to go to view, then you want to go to navigation, and then click scroll down a little until you see walk navigation, and then right click and click change shortcut, and now type any press any key F. It's comfortable for me. You can do anything. There's like a pre-configured one, but it doesn't work when I downloaded Blender. So like it didn't work when I downloaded Blender. So now once you press F, you can use WSD and move around in Blender how you do in Roblox Studio. So now you want to go ahead and import your avatar. So in order to do that, you want to click File, click Import, and click wavefront.obj, and go to your folder and click on the obj file video.obj as we saved it. So now click F and your avatar should be somewhere here. So now as you can see, it's like full white right now. There is no textures and all. So in order to bring up the textures, click on, you can do this one, viewpoint shading. This one will just show you the materials. It won't show you the lighting and stuff. So I'm just gonna do viewpoint shading so we can put in the lightings and stuff also real quick. Yeah, viewpoint shading is now on. As you can see, it's like fully dark. So you don't need those lights which you had over there. You can just go ahead and delete it. So now I'm gonna show you like a basic lighting setup which you can use for your render. Go press Shift A on your keyboard and press light. Click on the light thing and then go to sun. So first you want to add a sun, and now as you can see, like it doesn't affect our avatar much. It's because we didn't increase the power of the sun. So in order to do that, you want to go on this bulb icon kind of thing, and then you can increase your brightness. I'm just gonna make it like 30. Okay, that's good. So now you can change the color also over here. I'm just gonna keep it white, and now you can like if you want the light to come on his face or something, you don't want it there. So in order to do that, you wanna choose your sun right there, and then you wanna choose the move thing. And once you're in move, you can use this thing. You can use the blue thing and just move it around. You can click on the middle thing also. So you can move around the sun wherever you like it. I'm just gonna bring it like right on top of the sky. Okay, so now our sun is right there. Now I'm gonna put the lighting somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna position it real quick. Okay, yep, that looks cool. So now if you wanna like right now his like we are going for a dark theme, like because his avatar is dark, so this little dark theme would suit it. So now his face is fully dark, so if you want to add a little lighting over there, you can click Shift A, light, and add a little point light over here, and the point light should be over there. You just want to hold it and drag it towards your avatar. Okay, so now once your light is over here, you can change. I'm gonna change the color of this light to blue so that the blue highlight looks a little better with this. Okay, you'll get what I mean in a second. Okay, yep, so our light is with our avatar now. It will take you a little time to like understand how things move in Blender, so you can like take your time and do this. Okay, so now once your light is with your avatar, you wanna yeah, I'm gonna position it like near his face, and now I'm gonna add a little blue highlight because there's like a blue thing on his face. So I'm gonna change the color to blue. Yeah, makes it look a little chill. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so now you wanna render this. Okay, so in order to render this, you wanna go to the toggle camera view. It's right here, and then once you're in the camera, in order to move this camera, you wanna click F, and you can move your camera like how you normally do. So now you can press shift and move faster and bring your camera right here. So now right now the background is not transparent. So in order to make this transparent, you want to go click on this render properties option, and then you can mess around a little with these settings. Okay, I'm gonna add a little depth of field. Okay, so now you want to scroll down and go to film and click on that arrow and click transparent. So once you do this, you should have these checks kind of thingy, which means it is now transparent. Yeah, but the lighting on the leg is little less, so you can just duplicate this light over here, because if you add a new one, you'll have to bring it all the way there. So just click Control C on your keyboard and Control V, and and a second light should pop right there. So you can I'm just gonna make this like white in color. Yep, white. I'm gonna, you can also use a area light if you want to light up the whole area, but point is also fine. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, cool little effect. So yeah, we are almost ready. In the next video I'll show you how to add like surfaces and background and stuff, and how to work with area lightings. So in order to render this, you want to go ahead and click on render over here. You can also make a shortcut for this. Right click render image and change shortcut. You can set a shortcut for this. So now once you click render image, this should start rendering. And if you like want a even higher quality, then you want to go to the render properties, this camera thingy, and then you can change your render engine to cycles. So now what cycles does it, like it will like render each and every pixel and the quality will be better. And well, as the quality is better, it will take a lot more time also, and moreover it depends on your PC. Okay, so in this video I'll just show like a EV. Okay, yeah, so once you have rendered this, you can go ahead and click image and save as to wherever you want. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, because I'll be posting a part 2 of this, in which I'll show you how you can add backgrounds and better lighting to your avatar, and also add some photos in the background. Well, you can do that in Photoshop. But so yeah, thanks for watching and peace.